Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Okay, you have found yourself a sturdy and comfortable seated position, and your eyes can be either closed or open. If your eyes are open, your gaze is directed softly and clearly downwards. And let's begin by allowing this moment to be. Just a gentle shift here of trying to control, trying to manipulate, trying to get one up on the universe. Instead, we're just going to let it all be just as it already is. Let go of the control freak. Trust what already is. Allowing sounds, however they may appear, however irritating or soothing, we just let them be. Allowing body sensations, maybe various emotions or pain or tingling going on. Allowing it to just be as it is. No change needed. Allowing the eyes to see whatever they'd like to see, even if they are closed. And even allowing the mind to think what it wants to, regardless of the content. We let thoughts come and go as they please. And to help us do this, we gently bring our attention to the sensations of the breath, in and out. As the breath comes in, we know we are inhaling. And as the breath goes out, we know we are exhaling. Remain with this rhythm. Let the breath carry you and allow everything else, including thoughts, to go on as it wants to. Remain with breathing in and out. And if I'm catching you thinking right now, that is okay. Just recognize it and return to the breath, letting the thoughts continue on, letting this moment be. In and out, breathing. Trust this moment as it is, and let the breath carry you to that trust, allowing everything to be as it is right now. We completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. Have you ever done a yoga class? Many of you may have. I, but if you've ever done a yoga class, uh, there'll be some parts of it, especially if you do hot yoga, where it is almost unbearable. You'll be in a pose like this, and then you're like, okay, when are we getting out of this? And it just becomes unbearable. But the teacher will say, breathe through it. Breathe through the pain. The breath is your strength. Why then, when I'm sitting here struggling about I can't do it anymore, but then when I go back to my breath, I have more strength? Because more than likely, that feeling of I can't take this anymore, this feeling of I'm going to whatever, it's just thinking. It's created by this defense mechanism given to us by evolution, telling you to stop way before any real serious damage is showing up, but it's telling you to stop. And if you've ever exercised, of course, if you ever go to the gym, you'll notice that. You start lifting a weight and you have to do like 30 curls and you're on 28 and you're like, I can't do this last one. I can't do this. And then you come back to the breath. We're leaving thoughts alone by that. Because most of the time we're operating by thinking, a thought-based, I guess, feeling of thinking, of operating. We live our life from thinking. And there's a clear difference between the world that is thought of and the world that is. It's kind of like the difference between trying to describe what a chocolate sundae might be to somebody who has never, ever had one. You try to describe what it tastes like. And you can do really well by doing it, but that description isn't the chocolate sundae. Eating it is a different experience than hearing about it, right? And that is the same difference as the world we think about. That's a tree, that's a car, that's me, that's you. I'm not this, you're that. My life, this is what I want, this is what you don't like. And then just moment. It's like waking up from a dream. And a lot of us suffer, or rather, a lot of us are unsatisfied with our life because we are thinking about it incessantly. We don't know how to just experience, to just be. And so when the yoga teacher tells you to come back to the breath, the yoga teacher is telling you to come back to yourself. Just be with the pain. Be here. Not here thinking about all the problems, what's going to happen if I don't get out of this move, whatever it is, this is going to cause back pain or whatever. Come back. And in our lives, we're worried about the future. We're worried about something somebody said. We're worried about what's going to happen or what did happen or what's going to just return to the breath. The breath is always in, always out. Always. Regardless if you're happy, sad, scared, worried, depressed, no, there's the breath. Which is why the great teacher Ajahn Chah says, if you think you don't have time to meditate, that's silly. Do you have time to breathe? So we can always return to the breath. You don't have to struggle. You can always return to the breath. Returning, I hate these words, but returning to beingness, returning to yourself. Just this. Not this and thinking and worried and talking and wondering if this is right, I don't think it's right. Just seeing, hearing, tasting. Breath. But it requires practice. You can't just go on through your day and when something hard happens, then you start trying to breathe to get over the thing. You got to learn how to be with the breath before the crazy stuff happens, before the difficult times. Always practicing. Which is why I post a video like this every single day. Not only to maybe help you along your meditation practice, but to also be a symbol of the dailiness and the repetition of practice and how important that is. It's not a mountain to climb, but rather a reminder to be reminded of. A return to the breath is a return to our lives. You don't have to struggle because the breath is always here. And if you're new here, like I said, I post a video like this every day. So if you're interested in meditation, I'm not here to give you any belief system. I don't want you to just believe what I say. I want to show you this ancient practice of waking up from thinking. That's it. So join me and I'll be here. And of course, if you have any questions about what we talk about here, please comment below. I answer all questions. Sometimes it takes me 1 month to do a separate Q&A video. Sometimes it takes me 2 months, which is why this one is a really busy month right now. So it might not come out for a while. But if you post a question, I will answer it. Thank you for your time today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.